What's going on, guys? My name's Eclipse, and today we will be going over 5 cards that Supercell must add to Clash Royale, but there's a little bit of a twist. All of the cards I'm mentioning in this video are coming from Clash of Clans, so essentially all 5 of the cards mentioned in this video are tangible troops already. It's just that they're not currently in Clash Royale. Now, real quickly, if you're new to my channel, please feel free to drop a subscription down below, because at 1 million subs we are doing that face reveal. Now, if you would like any of the cards mentioned in this video to potentially get added to Clash Royale, please give the video a like down below right now. With the help and support of you guys, who knows, we may see some of these get added in the future. But with that all taken care of, let's begin. The first card we will be going over is the Wizard Tower, and there's plenty of clickbait videos on YouTube talking about this, but I personally think this is a good idea, so let me explain why. So in Clash Royale, we have the Bomb Tower. Now, the Bomb Tower does splash damage, but it only targets ground troops. So I think the Wizard Tower would make a really good substitute, because the Wizard Tower would do splash damage, but it would also target ground and air troops. So since this is a little bit more versatile than the Bomb Tower, I'm thinking the Wizard Tower should cost around 6 elixir, and as far as the rarity goes, I'm definitely thinking the Wizard Tower should be an epic card. Like, just look at how beast of a defense this is in Clash of Clans, and imagine putting this bad boy inside of Clash Royale. The second card that should be added to Clash Royale from Clash of Clans is the Dragon. So the Dragon would pretty much be the baby dragon, but on crack. Now, back in the day, there were some leaked dragon gameplay in Clash Royale, but the leaks turned out to be fake. But the card looked super amazing in there, and overall, the Dragon looks like such a beast. So since the baby dragon is an epic card, I think it's only fair if the Dragon was to be a legendary card. And as far as the cost goes, I'm thinking anywhere between 7 to 8 elixir, and that's just due to the lack of high costing cards. Like for 7 elixir, we have the P.E.K.K.A. and the Barbarian Hut, and for like 8 elixir, we have the Golem and nothing else. So that's the main reason I'm thinking the cost of the Dragon should be somewhere in that area. Card number 3 is actually going to be the Cannon card. Now, this thing is new to Clash of Clans, and I don't even have my hands on it myself, but pretty much this is like a less overpowered Sparky. Pretty much it's a portable cannon, so it's a cannon that can pretty much drive around on its own and blast things. And then if there's a defense oriented troop like a giant, the giant would still go for the Cannon card because it's still technically a defense. So as far as the rarity of this, I'm definitely thinking it should be a rare card. Keep in mind, the regular cannon is a common card that costs 3 elixir, so since this thing is a cannon that can move, I'm thinking that rare is a suitable rarity for it. And as far as a cost goes, I'm thinking anywhere between 4 to 5 elixir. Keep in mind, the cannon's 3 elixir and the Sparky is 6 elixir, so it has to be somewhere in between that. But overall, I feel like this would just be a hilarious defense. I don't think it would be too overpowered. Okay, maybe just a little. But I would still like to see this in the game, because I personally think it would make for an amazing card, especially when put like behind a giant or put behind a tank. I can picture right now like Cannon cart in Graveyard. Who knows, we might have just made the new meta. Now, moving on to card number 4, this is actually the Spell Factory. Now, at first, I was a bit skeptical when designing this list, but hear me out, because I personally think this can be a very strange but amazing building. So as far as the description of this goes, picture the Spell Factory, but maybe like every 30 seconds or every 20 seconds or so, it just gives you a random spell added to your deck. So it can be a lightning spell, or maybe it can be a zap, it can be a graveyard, or maybe it can be a log. So as far as the rarity of this goes, I feel like this can be overpowered in some contexts, but if they were to spread the timing out properly, I think rare would honestly be fine for a rarity. And as far as the cost goes, I'm definitely thinking 5 elixir, because keep in mind, you may only generate like 2 to 3 spells. It's gonna take a long time to generate spells, and who knows, you may get like 3 zaps, so you may not even get like super good spells. Overall, I don't know, I thought this was like a unique concept, and since I've never seen anyone talk about it, I figured I would throw it into my list just to be a little bit unique. Now, for card number 5, I'm thinking the heroes from Clash of Clans. Now, not all 3 of them at once, I'm only thinking one of them, but the problem is all 3 are super awesome, so I'm having kind of a hard time deciding which hero is my favorite. Now, for those of you who have never played Clash of Clans before, there's the Barbarian King, Archer Queen, and the Grand Warden, and all of them possess their own unique abilities. So for the sake of this video, let's just focus on the Archer Queen, just because, you know, she's a pretty card, and I'm gonna be honest, I think she's my favorite. So as far as a rarity on this goes, I'm thinking legendary without a doubt. Like, this right here is like the god master of all troops. If it's not a legendary, I don't possibly know what it can be. Maybe make it its own rarity higher than a legendary. Go outside the box on this one. And as far as the cost of this goes, I'm definitely thinking that 6 to 7 elixir mark. A hero is definitely going to be like a pretty beefy troop. It'll do a lot of damage, it'll have a lot of hit points, and again, since there aren't too many high elixir cards, I'm thinking that 6 to 7 range would be perfect. Now guys, those are all of the cards I am going to be mentioning in this video. If you enjoyed it, remember to give it a like down below, and please feel free to leave me a comment on this video letting me know what card you would like to see added to Clash Royale and why. But guys, this has been Eclihpse. Thank you all for watching, and peace out.